Namaskar dosto, my name is Kalpajwal. You're watching Exercise Explained. So today we'll be doing the second exercise of polynomials. So let's start with it. First question, find the value of polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 at x is equal to 0. What we have got to do here is we have to take the value of 0 and we need to substitute it in place of x. So what we get over here is I take p of 0, so that is 5 into 0 minus 4 into 0 square plus 3. So what I get is 3. Coming to the next one, that is x is equal to minus 1, so I just need to substitute minus 1 in place of x. So that's going to be 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 square plus 3. So 5 into minus 1 gives me minus 5. 4 into minus 1 square gives me 4 into 1, that is nothing but minus 4 plus 3. So we get minus 5 minus 4, that is minus 9 plus 3, that is minus 6. The next one, that is x is equal to 2. So I just substitute p of 2, that is 5 into 2 minus of 4 into 2 square plus 3. So 5 into 2 gives us 10 minus 4 into 2 square gives us 4 into 4. So that is minus 16 plus 3. So we get it as 13 minus 16. So that is minus 3. Coming to the next question, what we have got to do is find p of 0, p of 1 and p of 2 for each of the following polynomials. So p of y over here is given as y square minus y plus 1. So what we have got to do here is we have to take this p as 0. So we need to substitute y as 0 and find the value of the polynomial. Then we need to take y as 1 and then find out the value of the polynomial. Then we need to take y as 2 and we need to find the value of the polynomial. So let's get in here. So p of 0 gives us 0 square minus 0 plus 1. So that gives us 1 because minus 0 and 0 everything cancels and we are just left with plus 1. Coming to p of 1, I substitute 1 in place of y. So what I get is 1 square minus 1 plus 1. Now minus 1 plus 1 cancels and we get the answer as 1. Coming to the next one, p of 2. So p of 2 is 2 square minus 2 plus 1. So that's going to be 2 square is going to be 4 minus 2 is going to be 2 plus 1 is going to be 3. So we get it as 3. The next question, p of t is equal to 2 plus t plus 2t square minus t cube. We just need to substitute t as 0, then we need to substitute it as 1 and then we need to substitute it as 2. We find the subsequent values here and what we get is t of 0 is equal to 2 plus 0 plus 2 into 0 square minus 0 cube. So 2 plus 0 is 2 itself, plus 2 into 0 square is 0 minus 0. So we are just left with this 2, so that comes over here, so we get it as 2. Coming to the next one, that is t of 1. So that's equal to 2 plus t becomes 1 and plus 2 into t square becomes 1 square minus t cube becomes 1 cube. So what we get is 2 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1, that gives us 4. Coming to the next one, t of 2. So we need to substitute t as 2. So we get 2 plus 2 plus 2 into 2 square minus 2 cube. So it gives us 4 plus 8 minus 8. Now plus 8 and minus 8 cancels and we are left with 4. Coming into the next question, we have p of x is equal to x cube. We just need to substitute 0, 1 and 2. So p of 0 is 0 cube, that's 0. P of 1 is 1 cube, that's 1. P of 2 is 2 cube, that's 8. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to x minus 1, x plus 1. Now you can see this is of the form a minus b into a plus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. So we can write it as x square minus 1 square. So that is x square minus 1, since 1 square is 1 itself. So we will be substituting 0, 1 and 2 in this polynomial here. So p of 0 is going to be 0 square minus 1, that is minus 1. P of 1 is going to be 1 square minus 1, that is 1 and 1 cancel, so it is 0. P of 2 is going to be 2 square minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. Coming to the next question, verify whether the following are zeros of the polynomial indicated against them. So we just need to check whether x is equal to minus 1 by 3 is a 0 of p of x is equal to 3x plus 1. So what we have to do is we just need to substitute x is equal to minus 1 by 3 here. And once we substitute, if the answer comes to be 0, then it is a 0 of the polynomial. If the answer does not come to be 0, then it is not a 0 of the polynomial. So you can see I've substituted minus 1 by 3. So what I get is 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. 3 and 3 cancels. We are left with minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 0. So it is a 0 of the polynomial. X is equal to minus 1 by 3 is a 0 of the polynomial p of x. Coming to the next one, that is p of x is equal to 5x minus pi. So x is given as 4 by 5. So we just need to substitute 4 by 5 over here in place of x. And we just need to check whether we are getting the answer as 0. So we just substitute it as 4 by 5. You can see 5 and 5 cancels, minus pi. So we are left with 4 minus pi value is 3.14. So 4 minus 3.14, which gives us 0.86. Mind it, 0.86 is not equal to 0. So we do not get the answer as 0. So that means 4 by 5 is not a 0 of the polynomial p of x. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to x square minus 1. X is equal to 1 comma minus 1. So we need to check for both of these values. Unlike the other questions where we had only 1 values here we have two values. So we'll be checking for both of them and we'll be verifying whether both are zeros or not. So coming to this one, we have p of 1 is equal to 1 square minus 1. So that's going to be 0, and p of minus 1 is going to be minus 1 square minus 1. Now minus 1 square is 1 itself minus 1. So we get 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So both are zeros of the polynomial p of x. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to x plus 1, x minus 2. We just substitute x is equal to minus 1 and 2 and check whether we get zeros for both of them. So you can see here I've substituted p of minus 1. So we get minus 1 plus 1 into minus 1 minus 2. So minus 1 plus 1 gives us 0. 0 into, and here we get minus 3. Now 0 into any number is 0 itself. So we get the answer as 0. Coming to the next one, p of 2. So that's going to be 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 2 because we have just substituted x as 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So we get 3 into 0. Now 0 into any number gives us 0 itself. So x is equal to minus 1 comma 2 are zeros of p of x. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to x square and x is equal to 0. This is pretty easy. We just need to substitute 0 and we can say that it will definitely be 0 because 0 square is 0 itself. So x is equal to 0 is a 0 of p of x. Now this one looks a bit complicated, but it's not. P of x is equal to lx plus m. So we just need to substitute x as minus m by l. So you can see here I've substituted x as minus m by l. So l and l cancels. We are left with minus m plus m. So minus m plus m gives us 0. Therefore, we can write minus m by l is a 0 of p of x. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to 3x square minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 by root 3 comma 2 by root 3. So again, we'll be checking for both of these values. So you can see here p of minus 1 by root 3 is equal to 3 into minus 1 by root 3 square. So minus 1 square becomes 1. You can see here I've written, and root 3 square becomes 3. So we get 3 into 1 by 3 minus 1. So 3 and 3 cancels. We are left with 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So p of minus 1 by root 3 is a 0 of the polynomial. Coming to the next one, p of 2 by 3, we just put 2 by 3 in place of x. So we get 3 into 2 by root 3 the whole square minus 1. So 2 square is 4 and root 3 square is 3 itself. So we get it as 3 into 4 by 3. 3 and 3 cancels, minus 1. So we get 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. So we can say that p of minus 1 by root 3 is a 0 of the polynomial, but p of 2 by root 3 is not a 0 of the polynomial p of x. Coming into the next question, p of x is equal to 2x plus 1, x is equal to 1 by 2. So I just substitute x as 1 by 2 here. I get 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So that is 2 and 2 cancels and we get 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. And x is equal to 1 by 2 is not a 0 of p of x, since we were supposed to get 0 but we did not get 0, therefore it is not a 0 of p of x. Find the 0 of the polynomial in each of the following cases. P of x is equal to x plus 5. So what we need to do is we need to equate this polynomial to 0. You can see here I've written x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 5. If you do till here, it's fine. I have just checked it again. So p of minus 5, I substitute minus 5 here. So we get minus 5 plus 5. So that is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 5 is a 0 of p of x. You need not check this again. This was the first question. That's why I showed you. You can leave it till x is equal to minus 5, and after that you can write minus 5 is a 0 of p of x. Coming to the next question, p of x is equal to x minus 5. So here what we get is x minus 5 is equal to 0. Minus 5 goes to the right hand side. We get x is equal to 5. So we can say 5 is a 0 of p of x. The next question, p of x is equal to 2x plus 5. So we'll be equating 2x plus 5 to 0. So you can see I've equated it to 0. Plus 5 goes to the other side, becomes minus 5, and you have 2x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So minus 5 by 2 is a 0 of p of x. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to 3x minus 2. So again we'll be equating it to 0. So 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 by 3. This minus 2 comes to this side, becomes plus 2, and 3 goes to that side, becomes divided by 3. So we get it as 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is a 0 of p of x. Coming to the next one, p of x is equal to 3x. So 3x will be equated to 0, and x we will get it as 0 by 3. That is nothing but 0 itself. So 0 is a 0 of p of x. Coming to p of x is equal to ax, a is not equal to 0. So we again equate this to 0, and what we get is ax is equal to 0. A goes to the other side and we get x is equal to 0 itself. So we can say 0 is a 0 of p of x. Coming to the next question, p of x is equal to cx plus d. So we'll be equating cx plus d to 0. Plus d goes to the other side, becomes cx is equal to minus d. C goes to the other side, we get x is equal to minus d by c. So minus d by c is a 0 of p of x. Hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends and consider subscribing to the channel. Dhanyavad.